more Henny in my cup. I just came to show love. I like how your booty cup. My name's Foodie, what is yours? I just, be cool, how I be cool. Groove like a G groove, watch how my feet move. Ay, my heart stopped when I seen you. Ay, my stomach dropped when I seen you. Ay, can we fall in love again? We not out of love, we got more love again. Rain goes away and pain heals, and Band-Aid solutions ain't gonna cut it. I can't dance, but I can fuck good. When I talk crazy, make you blush good. Now I ain't that pressed to touch. I'm trying to gain your trust. I wanna earn your love. Now I can't dance, but I can fuck good. When I talk crazy, make you blush good. Now I ain't that pressed to touch. I wanna gain your trust. I wanna earn your love. Baby, you had your sizzle. I ain't take long to shoot my shot, don't dribble. Swoop be talking and smooth talk and giggle. I ain't gon' lie, I've been sipping a little, but when I sober up, I wanna see what you into. Your favorite color and your favorite item on the menu. And if you smoke, come inside, I got a little endo. And all my old swooties is assed out like Lizzo, right?
Uptown nigga, yeah. GKFM, GKFM, GKFM,
Oh, man.
What it do, man?
What's good with you, brother?
Oh, yeah, man.
How's it going, man?
Not too bad, man. Just another Saturday in the neighborhood, man. We here for episode 48, man, of the Unanimous Table Talk Podcast. It's your boy, Ann Walk, man. And I got my homie in the cribbo. What you been on, though, brother?
Man, look, man. Well, you see, I've been busy, brother, getting this merch, doing these prototypes, seeing what's going, what's going to stay, what's not going to stay, what's going to work, and what's not going to work.
For sure.
Other than that, man, just out here networking, getting to it, the usual.
Yeah, man. That's the way you got to be, doing this stuff. I mean, it's a daily grind. You steadily working, you know what I mean? And,
yeah, brother.
Hey, we just get into it, man. You know what I mean? We
we
do what it do, man. But
it's been a wild year, brother.
Oh yeah, for sure, man. But we won't hold off the folks that's watching right now any longer. We'll get into kind of what we're gonna touch on today, man. We got a few things we're gonna talk about. Some things we're gonna push back to next week, just technical difficulties. But we still gonna talk about Aaron Donald, man. We're gonna talk about Daunte Wright and the tragic death of that brother, man. That it should have never happened in the first place. So we're gonna touch on that a little bit. We'll talk about Jayson Tatum too. The comment he made about COVID, which is very interesting to me, at least. I don't know about you guys, but it was pretty interesting to me. I actually added something too, and I don't know if you heard about this, but it's about a North Carolina high school basketball coach.
I literally just saw that, brother.
So
I literally just saw that.
Wild shit. So we'll touch on that. We had a viral vid, but we can't do the videos today, so we'll try to fit those in next week or however we could do that. Because I know you had a video that you wanted to go over. I had one too, but can't do it today, unfortunately. It's all good. We'll figure it out.
Yeah, but we'll make it work.
You already know we got we'll do our Would You Rather, and then we'll end it with what we watching on TV, man. How that sound?
Sounds good to me, man.
All right, man.
Let's get the ball rolling. Let's get the ball rolling.
Well, let's get started, man. Well, let's talk about what we got here. Is it
first one we got
Aaron
up is
Donald?
The attorney? Yeah, man. Aaron Donald and the LA Rams.
Yeah, man.
What is going on, bro?
So
what is going on?
So Che Dig, man. Aaron Donald went to college in Pittsburgh. I'm not sure if he's from Pittsburgh as well, but went out to a club, and it's a pretty known club, and I guess he got into an altercation with a gentleman. I keep hearing that Aaron Donald took this guy's bottle, which is crazy. Like, first off, if Aaron Donald took anything from me, I'm not about to try and fight him to get it back, for one.
Yeah, that ain't what's going down. I get it.
I don't think people understand, like, Aaron Donald is the best defensive football player in the NFL. He's arguably the best football player in the NFL, period. And as you can see from those pictures, like, that's a big dude to just be trying to, fuck with. You know what I mean? Like, hey, he's on that D-line, man. That dude is a terror. But anyway, this gentleman's attorney, they're filing a suit for assault against Aaron Donald, saying that he beat him up and this and that. And I don't know, man. What you think about this? Like, we hear about athletes and shit all the time. Football players a lot more than others, but why?
Bro, man, why would you fuck up the bag like this? Like, I get it, bro. You Aaron Donald, you know what I'm saying? Or you know what I'm saying? You're gonna deal with this type of lifestyle, bro. You're gonna deal with people either way, fam. You can't be doing this type of shit. I know whatever happened, bro. It just seems like one of them situations where it's like these athletes gotta realize their position, bro. Like, they gonna get took up top every time they do shit like this. Mm-hmm. Like, I mean, a lot of the times you see this with like professional fighters and them getting into it with like regular everyday people just in drunk altercations and shit, knocking them out, XYZ. Yeah. It's like, bro, you're in a position where you have so much to lose, and a lot of motherfuckers know that. Like, you're a prospect in the NFL right now, man. Not prospect, but you're, I
mean, he's a household name, man. Like,
yeah, he's a household name.
He's got the bag,
like Aaron Donald, bro.
And that's the thing. Like, this man's got the bag, but
it don't make no sense. It doesn't make any sense to me why these athletes do that. I get it. You get pick that and push that and all this shit. And I know it takes.
But I don't think he getting picked on in the motherfucking club.
He's not.
One thing I always hear about athletes is if it's anything after, what did they say, midnight or 1 a.m., you're not looking at anything good going to happen in a club.
You're not.
You know what I mean? So as an athlete, you see all these athletes getting in all these type of altercations. You got something like what just happened with Aaron Donald. You got something that I don't even know if you remember. Pac-Man Jones got into it with someone a while ago. This before he was even playing with the Bengals, and it was like a shootout at a club, a strip club, like hours afterwards. You know what I mean? You got shit like that. You got shit like who else, man? Like even basketball players. Like what's the big white boy that plays for the Mavericks, man? Not Luka. What's the other one's name?
Oh, you talking about Porzingis and when he got beat up?
Yeah, he got beat up by some Russians, man. Like in the club, like gave dude a swole eye, and that's a little bit different because he got beat up. You know what I mean? But bro, still. You know what I mean?
You can even take it local, you feel me? Like with AB in that bowling situation, bro. It's just like shit like that. Like, motherfuckers gotta realize the position they in, man. Ain't no excuse for this. Like,
you right.
These civilians, bro.
And they know you got money, nigga. Like,
and they know you got
like,
bread.
Bro, if I know you got, if you well over $1 million, I know you got money.
Bro, I know I can get you to settle.
Yeah, facts.
At least at least I can get you to settle. I'm gonna get some bread about you one way or another. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gotta take this shit to court all crazy like that, but I'm gonna definitely get some bread about you.
Yeah. No, I feel that. I feel that for sure, man. And I think that's what dudes thinking. Like, you know what? I might have took my loss. I might have got beat up. They got a picture of my eye looking crazy, but guess what? I'm finna get paid. And also, guess what? Hearing about a month or so, they're not even gonna remember me getting beat up in this club. Hell, I don't ever have to go back to this club, but my reputation really ain't that fucked up. I'm gonna get this money though. You feel
I'm gonna just be another motherfucker that got knocked out in this bitch. That's literally it, bro. You know what I mean? It's gonna happen next week, and it's gonna be on the camera too, bro. So who gives a fuck?
You feel me? But
you know
he getting money.
It's not gonna be Aaron Donald though that knock a motherfucker out.
Nope. And he getting money. He getting money for one. And guess what? All the females up in that club, ain't nobody even gonna know that dude, but they gonna know he got money.
Yeah.
And he won. So and it puts an impact on what Aaron Donald's doing with the Rams. Now Aaron Donald could get in trouble.
Yeah,
he could be suspended games. He could be fined by the NFL, and then he could potentially be catching a lawsuit. I don't know if you remember, like, this is about a year and a half, 2 years ago. You remember when what was that, Ezekiel Elliott? Remember he fought somebody outside of a club. He stole on dude. I think he got like 4 games.
He got
for
suspended.
That.
Yeah, he got suspended like 4 to 6. It was like between 4 and 6 games. He got suspended.
Yeah. So they gonna get you, man. And that's the thing. Like they gonna fine you because they can fine you, and that's money. And then these innocent bystanders or people that are just regular Joe Schmoes, they gonna take advantage of you too. You're not about to just get suspended by the NFL. Oh no!
I seen him do this, and because a lot of motherfuckers also hold grudges, man. And it boiled down to that too. Just motherfuckers being bitter and just want to get some out the situations, man. Like motherfuckers out here starving, hurt. Motherfuckers out here hurt, bro. You feel me?
Yeah, and this could have ended so differently. This could have ended up even worse. Like, man, we talking about a club 3:00 in the morning. Like, what? Aaron Donald just stole on me and think he about to walk out here on some sweet shit? No, hell no, nigga.
And I just, you know what I'm saying? Like, I just don't advocate any of these. I once again, I'll say, I see you getting into these situations. I understand a motherfucker might take you there. But in reality, bro, you got to realize your position.
And that's if a nigga took him there. Because I'm telling you, I keep hearing them reports about them saying he just took his bottle. Like, nigga, what? What are you doing? And they're going to beat him up. So I hope it's something else going on here. I also have heard, though, I'll say this. Now, when you're a celebrity and you traveling with your homeboys to these clubs, let's say one of your homeboys get into it with somebody and your homeboy beat dude up. But the only person the dude that they beat up recognized is you because you're a celebrity. They're like, I don't know, man. There's a bunch of guys, but I know it was him for sure. You know what I mean? Aaron Donald potentially didn't even touch this man. You know what I mean? Because I think this happened once they all got kicked out of the club. It's a lot of reports going on right now, and they're still NFL's doing an investigation, so as they should. But you know, hopefully they can get to the bottom of what the hell's going on, man. Because that's some deep shit, man. Like people don't understand. Like, look at bruh. Yeah, that's not no like he got a scratch. Yeah, man. So and you knew they was gonna take pictures. You knew that shit was gonna happen.
Oh, you knew that shit was coming. You knew that shit was about to happen. But it's funny to me because it's just like, bruh, motherfuckers just know when a payday is coming up, man. That's all it is.
Yeah, like, they do. They ain't stupid.
If the case is what you said, where bruh just took his bottle. Cause
that's
even
crazy,
if you didn't
bro.
see it, it's like, oh, bet I'm about to definitely milk the fuck out of this. Hey, bro, give me my shit.
Yep.
Boom. Okay. Oh, thank you, sir.
He's a big dude. Like I don't think y'all realize how big Aaron Donald is. Like that dude is fucking huge, man. So you can only imagine, like you touching the back of his back, he turn around, he instantly could steal on your shit, man. Like not a dude you really want to, get into it with. Per se, I guess. Like you don't want to do that.
Wouldn't be me, brother.
No,
wouldn't be me.
Shit, nigga, it wouldn't be me either. First off, I don't even know if I'm buying a whole bottle in the club in the first place. I'm getting a drink. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not in there partying like that.
That's funny as hell, because I'd be sick too, bro. You know the bottles in the club cost so much more.
Man, them bottles be like $350, man. Like, nigga, took your bottle?
You gonna take my bottle, nigga?
Oh, no.
The section already motherfucking $500. You gonna take my $300 bottle?
And that's the thing, like, bro, you too big to be taking somebody's bottle and nobody not seeing you took this nigga bottle. Like,
yeah, bro. Like,
and that's probably what it was.
Took my bottle, bro.
Everybody seen it and they ain't saying nothing. Shit, nigga, I ain't got nothing to do with this. Hell yeah.
Yeah, niggas ain't want no smoke. Oh. Shit, it's his bottle now. Fuck it.
Hell nah, man.
Send him an invoice. I'm gonna send him an invoice.
Boy.
Yeah, hell nah.
All right,
what's
man.
next?
Let's get into this next joint. And I think you may be more knowledgeable on this than I am. But it's the Daunte Wright situation. Now I know the officer that fatally shot Daunte Wright has resigned. That's Kim Potter. Shot Wright during a traffic stop and alleges it was an accidental discharge. Wright was 20 years old. I believe the chief or the lieutenant resigned as well, like the same day. Do you know any more about this?
Man, I don't know much more in the situation, but it's like at this point, bro, all this trauma shit is I mean, what more is there to say, bro? I feel like this shit really never ends. I don't know much more on the situation, but it seems like she's about to be in another world of she's about to be in another situation kind
Right.
of similar to Chauvin, where the cops
Yeah.
are the cops are kind of just leaving her out to dry. Like they don't give a fuck about her, and
Yeah.
rightfully so. Rightfully so. I've been seeing multiple videos of, cops speaking out against this situation and just like how crazy it is. Like, there's no way you can do it. In fact, I watched a video before the pod of this cop going basically talking about the weight difference, and you'll know the blatant difference between a
Hell yeah.
loaded gun and a fucking taser. It's just one of those situations where it's like, bro, you can't. It's hard to even think about because how do you stop this type of negligence, bro?
Right.
Like you fucking telling me that this is an accident, this is a mistake. I didn't mean to
All right.
do
That
this.
taser is like a high yellow, short barrel.
Literally,
You got to put the gun in front of your face to shoot. You're supposed to, as a police officer, with two hands. And you're telling me that you pulled it out and you thought that was your Glock? I don't. No. You know what I mean?
bro. Like, nah, fam. It's just ridiculous. There's no reason for it, and these are the type of situations that are honestly scary the most because you got these cops who get into these positions, and all that happened. They get into these positions, they fuck up, and then it's an apology.
Why you got a gun out? Why you got a taser? What? None of that's even necessary in the first place, especially with this kid. He's a kid still. 20-year-old kid has a child, man. Like, now this child's gonna grow up, no father, nothing.
Yeah, bro.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
So
bro.
it's like, to me, it's like,
Is my screen frozen?
I'm not sure.
I say, I think my screen is frozen. Hold on.
Yeah, I can hear you, but I don't think you're moving.
Let me fix this. Hold on.
I'll let you fix it. I'll just keep on kind of talking about it.
But yeah, nah, man. It's just like, what the hell, brother? There's really, what more is there to say?
Well, this is my thing. You're a police officer who's been on this force for, I think she's been on this force for almost 30 some years. So one, you didn't, it wasn't accidental. You know what's what. You feel me? Like, you're in a, you know when you're holding a gun and when you're holding a taser. You've been doing this shit for 30 years.
Yeah, there's literally no excuse whatsoever.
just to start it off, 30 years in the force, you're not making no rookie mistake. That's not even a rookie mistake.
And if you
I don't
are,
even
how
think,
the hell have you been on the force for 30 years?
yeah, without making another mistake. Do we know anything about her record or any of her other run-ins with people during traffic stops or just being a police officer type of altercations? Do we know of anything else?
No, and I don't want to just assume that it's an extensive record or anything, but at the same time, it's like, how can you not? And I've also been
Hey,
hearing
check this
reports
out though.
about
Like, but we have to, because guess what? Whenever, just like this kid dies, they're gonna check his record when he's the victim. So the shooter, I'm checking the shooter's record straight up, just like Chauvin. Like, motherfuckers had to check his record. Like, all right, has he done this before? What happened? Yep. History of just doing negligence against all their protocols, police protocols, all that. There's been complaints filed, all just negligent by the force, by the state, everything. So we have to look these type of things up, especially when it comes to a death. Like, yo, we got to make sure we got to make sure no one else is responsible. You know what I mean? Because I feel like she's not the only one that's going to be held responsible. Just like the police chief that stepped down right afterwards. You know what I mean? So I just don't know, man. I really don't.
It's like, and what I was going to say was, a lot of them, I've been seeing a lot of reports about that area specifically, and just like it was with that area in Minnesota with with George Floyd, there's been countless reports of this being like a racist precinct and all this stuff, man. It's
Right.
just like, you keep hearing these stories of just the culture going on, and it's just like you. That's what I'm saying, man. You don't know you don't know where the end of this shit comes from because it's so deeply ingrained in this shit. Like the only reason why you even have your gun pointed in the first place is because you're afraid. You know what I'm saying? Your ideology is that this man is a monster or whatever. Like it's fucking terrible, bro. And that's why this shit always gets justified.
No, I hear you, brother. Trust
Yeah,
me,
but
I do.
hold on.
Yeah, I think you're gonna hang up and call right back. All right, give us just 1 second. We're gonna get Tokin right back on the line. I think it's working.
Looks like shit. I don't even
still
know,
going.
man. Yeah, my camera's it's always something, bro. I might have to go to the low tech. I'm over here using the new computer.
It's
And
all
my
good.
camera acting crazy. Technical difficulties, folks. I apologize.
It's all
Am I
good.
still? Shoot, man. But yeah, brother. I feel like we gonna talk more about this with Marcus here, man, for
Yeah.
sure. Because
No,
this
we
is
definitely
something.
will.
This is definitely something that we ain't seen the end of. It's just another beginning, and it's more stuff going on, man. Like you said, there's some other stuff. I want to wait till Marcus here. Till Marcus is here to speak on because, I mean, the FedEx situation. I want to go into depth
Right.
with that one.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, man, I don't know, bro. You keep on wanting to hear. You keep on wanting the best for things, but you keep it's like 4 steps forward, 7 steps back. You feel me?
Yeah. No, I hear you, brother. I hear you. Well, let's touch on this next topic, which is Jayson Tatum. Jayson Tatum made a remark that, and I'll read it here. He says he takes an inhaler now before games, as well as after, because of COVID. He said he never has before. This is this should be an eye opener for having, these longer effects on people that are. It's being brought to light because it's celebrities, it's athletes, it's not your everyday person just saying this. This is your people that are a little bit bigger speaking on this stuff. So I'll just kind of tell you how I feel real quick. And that's because this is some very, very, very important type of stuff here. And I'll tell you, as a person who's had COVID, I thoroughly believe what he's saying here. He's right. There are a lot of effects from COVID that are longer lasting. I've had trouble just with shortness of breath and stuff like that. They gave me an inhaler way back a little minute ago, just to use as needed. You feel me? So I definitely understand where Jayson Tatum is coming from, and I'm just glad he's saying something, and that other people that are fans of Jayson Tatum, supporters of Jayson Tatum, they actually understand now too. There might be fans that are saying it looks like he's not working hard enough. Or I remember when Lamar Jackson had COVID and he came back and he looked a little sluggish. It's just good for these athletes to actually be saying something, that there are effects that people are still getting over, and maybe it'll help people want to get this vaccine. Like I've said in previous episodes, there was a woman who said she got the vaccine. She had symptoms for about 8 months. She said once she got the vaccine, all those symptoms started going away. So I want people to know these symptoms last a long time, man. Like you might be immune to it after you have it, but you're still
gonna be lasting effects.
Yeah, for sure, man.
They definitely said it was gonna be lasting effects, and it's one of those things where it's like, yo, breathing. Like, okay, think about like tuberculosis times. Like, sure, people got the vaccine. There was a TV, sure, people got the medical attention and everything they needed, but the people that survived that type of shit, man, the effects that plagued them for the rest of their life, man, it was terrible. It's one of those things. I mean, it's on a much smaller scale. Don't get me wrong, but it's like that, bro. You're not gonna people who got affected by like measles and the mumps and shit. They're still affected by that. So it's not hard to believe that this is gonna affect a lot of people, especially athletes. But it boils down to. I feel like with this one, it kind of boils down to just your personal, your respiratory health. Keep making sure that you get a lot of good air, good oxygen in you, but that ain't easily feasible for a lot of people.
Yeah, for everybody. Shit.
Yes,
and we're talking about I mean, he's a millionaire, highly paid athlete, who's gonna get the best care from the team as well as his own personal doctor because of the type of money he's bringing in. He can afford health care, you know what I mean, that type of stuff. So even with a guy of his stature, he's an in shape guy. It's not like he's out of shape. He's a professional basketball player. Even being all that, having good health, young kid, he's still facing long effects of having COVID-19. So that's the only thing I'm going to keep reiterating because it's a very important thing to know. It's a very important thing that we have to still keep studying this thing. We still got to try to get people vaccinated because we don't want more longer lasting effects from these different variants, man. Like there's variants of this COVID-19 running around now. So it's like, do we really want to just take this kind of chance? And now what I'm hearing from NFL. So the beginning of the NFL season last year, right? The one where we were doing all the picks. Check this out. So the NFL offered all of the players to get the flu vaccine, right?
Yeah.
This was because of if you have any type of symptoms, flu-like symptoms that are the same symptoms as COVID-19, you would have to be put on that list and that 1 week or 2 week watch list. You'd have to be tested. All that stuff. So they were saying in order to eliminate even that happening where you might just have the flu, they're offering these athletes to get the flu vaccine. Obviously, most of them didn't take it. You feel me? So, I mean, it's an issue that they're going to run into because I'm telling you right now, I don't know. They might be able to ring up more athletes to get this COVID-19 vaccine than they will a flu vaccine. I think they can. But they're still going to run into the issue of everybody's not going to take it. They're just not. People that work there in the facility, not only just the athletes, but the people that work there. They'll get some. Don't get it twisted, because there's a good amount of people vaccinated now.
Especially now that Johnson & Johnson, Johnson & Johnson vaccine has been recalled.
Yeah.
I mean, we kind of knew eventually one of these things was going to end up being a problem because we all knew that you need a few years before you can actually, have a perfected vaccine or, technically they don't never really get perfected.
They never get it perfected. You want to know why? They do a new flu vaccine every year. It's never the same.
Every year. It's never the same because
and there's people that still get it. You feel me? Like, so to me, it's like, I'm not going to look down on you if you don't take it. I'm not going to look down on you if you do take it. I have already taken my first shot. I get my next one at the end of the month.
Man, so he good. He over there, he good, huh?
You feel me? But at the same time, I do my research. And when I read up on the Johnson & Johnson vaccine. They were talking about how it was in women. They found six people that ended up what do you want to call it? Sick or not sick, but six women between the age of 14 and no, not 14, excuse me, between 18 and 40 something years old. 6 of them had blood clots. Now, I'll tell you this was after they took the vaccine, the Johnson & Johnson, the one-shot vaccine, which they rushed that quicker than they rushed the Moderna and the Pfizer. I don't even feel like those were really rushed the way this Johnson & Johnson was rushed. But check this out, man. There's more women in the world that take birth control and get blood clots than there will that take that Johnson & Johnson vaccine. They took that down out of precaution. It wasn't even a recall. You feel me? So we'll have to see.
They ain't want to get hit over the head with some of these.
And I heard, but I did hear too, and I don't know how true it is. I can't remember who reported this. I think there was a gentleman. He was in his 40s maybe, and he had like a stroke, and I think he passed away from, and he took the Johnson & Johnson vaccine. I'm not sure, but I get it. Like I totally get it. I understand where people are coming from most of the time. So I'm like I said, I'm not gonna be mad at you if you take it or if you don't take it. You know, that's totally up to you.
Hey, bro, I'm calling in again on a different computer right now.
Okay, give me 1 second. We'll wait for him to call right back. We'll see if it works. But like I was saying, folks, I'm not gonna be mad at you if you're taking this vaccine. That's totally up to you. It's totally fine if you don't want to take that vaccine, and it's totally fine if you do. You know, but like I said, there's long-lasting effects from this vaccine, extremely long effects that people should be wary of. You know, so just to let people know, you know, hey, this type of stuff happens with these vaccines, and it's not all necessarily it's not necessarily a bad thing.
Just hard. Hold on, give me 1 second.
Nah, you good. I'm just just kind of wrapping up what we've been
hold on,
talking about,
baby. But if it ain't one thing, it's another, ain't it?
Boy. But like I was saying, man, look, hey, vaccines, I mean the COVID, we go back to this 5G tires,
brother. I'm pretty sure it's on a computer though.
You know, it's a lot of things that you know, tend to have these type of effects or these type of stories where these things happen, and that's just kind of where we're at right now with what's going on. So you know, we just kind of gotta we gotta play these things by ear, and how we're taking care of these things. Can you hear me? I don't think he can hear me yet.
You can hear me? Okay, bet. Why can't I hear you though?
You feel me? So we'll we'll jump into this next one real quick while Robbie's
say something, brother. I can't
figuring his stuff out.
Can you hear me?
1 second, you guys. We're gonna get into our next little topic, and this one is Yo,
can you hear me, bro? Jeez. Okay, now I can hear you.
Yeah.
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. We were just wrapping up just this last topic, but let's go ahead and get into this next one, which is a very eventful type of topic.
My guy said eventful.
Very eventful. North Carolina high school basketball coach killed trying to rob a Mexican drug cartel. This is in North Carolina. And he's they've portrayed this guy as a teacher, a basketball coach. I'm like, man, Nick, this nigga is a fucking
model citizen.
He ain't no goddamn model citizen. Nigga, what did you have to do this for, first off? But this gentleman's name is Barney Dale Harris. Him and his brother-in-law tripping. Steve Alexander Stewart Jr. were accused of robbing an alleged stash house. Harris was wearing a bulletproof vest, gloves, and a mask was still shot multiple times. He wasn't the vest he had was not up for what them drug cartel dudes had. The sheriff, the police, the people that lived in the all the other little
the
what do you
town
call
neighborhood or whatever.
Yeah, I don't even know what you want to call those homes, like those motor home type of trailers. Three of them had bullets in them. They said it sounded like a Wild West shootout. When they got there, they said there was bullets everywhere. I mean, what was this dude thinking? And guess what? It was the Sinaloa cartel.
Yeah.
You want to know the odds of you robbing a cartel of it being the Sinaloa cartel? And for the people that don't know, the Sinaloa cartel was created, the CEO, the founder, himself, El Chapo. So you're dealing with I don't even know what you want to call it. A cell of the Sinaloa cartel. You're dealing with real shooters. You're dealing with real deal type of dudes, man.
His homies broke him out of jail, and the cops was like, "Hey, he got it." This is the type of bro. That is insane to me. First off, y'all thought y'all was finna go in here and rob the dope and the cash unscathed.
He got in there. It was one dude in there. I think he tied him up.
No, they killed one of the dudes. They killed an 18-year-old. They killed an 18-year-old runner.
Yeah.
And then that's when the shit literally unfolded. Like, did you see the police chief talking about it? He's a country ass. He like, man, we are expecting a retaliation hit very soon.
Oh yeah.
This is the cartel we're talking about. And blah blah. He was just basically.
That's why I was like, that dude got his brother-in-law or whoever to go and do this shit with him, because I think the brother-in-law worked for the school too. I think he worked for the school too, if I'm not mistaken.
Oh man.
But you know what's crazy? They said he taught Spanish. So I could see where this shit kind of was going. I mean, they had to be desperate, because this is some serious shit to be going in there, tying up somebody, killing somebody, and then not expecting them to pull up with all the shooters in the whole area. And that's literally what happened, man. He couldn't compete with those high velocity bullets from AK-47s, M16s.
They got tanks and shit. Every type of weapon you can think of.
Bruh, they dumped in that motherfucking little stash spot, bruh. They dumped everything. And the one dude got away, but I think he ended up getting charged. I think he's in jail now. But now, like you said,
long,
but like you said, the sheriff said that expect retaliation. Nigga, they know your family, your picture all over the news and all that shit. Yeah. They know your last name. They gonna find you, and they gonna kill your family. And that's how this shit goes down. But what was this basketball coach fucking thinking? What was he gonna do?
That's fucked up, bro. Because I always think of that aspect like it's your fucking family that you putting in risk, not your dumb ass. You finna get popped anyway.
Yeah,
but we gotta send the message. Y'all thought y'all civilian ass was finna come through, rob us, and kill a man. Y'all thought y'all was gangster. You was a fucking Spanish teacher.
That not only that, like they had to send a message back to him and his family, but they had to send a message to everybody in the fucking neighborhood. If you're gonna come in here with guns, try to rob somebody, we're not only killing you, we're going after your family, your family's family, your family's friend's family, and whoever else is connected to you. So
the police probably the police in that area probably like, man, what the fuck?
They had no idea that the cartel was operating in their community.
Bro. No idea. Bro. It's like that's terrifying. Like that's terrifying. The more I think about it, like shit, even where I'm at, nigga.
Right, but like, but you would expect that. You would expect that there.
You would, yeah.
Not North Carolina though.
Definitely not North Carolina.
Not in their neighborhood.
Shit, that's why it's there.
Yeah, I know. Shit, I feel you.
You think they about to be in the hood, be an easy ass target? Yeah, technically that's the hood. I mean trailers and shit, but
and they don't give a fuck about who's the hood and what's what. They got shooters. That's what I keep telling y'all. Like they don't give a fuck where they at.
If we in the suburbs, we will have the suburbs riddled with bullets in a heartbeat.
Yeah, they didn't give a fuck where they was at. The motherfuckers stole from the stash spot, probably cocaine, cash, fucking meth, all that shit. And it was like, nah, it ain't going down like that. Niggas is about to lose their life to this shit. And that's literally what happened. So that's just some wild shit to even try to fucking fathom, man. Like,
wouldn't want that to be me. Shit.
hell nah, man. Hell nah. Hell nah.
Yeah.
All right, man. Let's get into this next topic.
Mm.
And this is our Would You Rather segment, man. And I think this is a pretty good one. And I'll start it off. Would you rather have a personal chef at your home, or would you rather have a personal maid? Which one would you rather have, brother?
So this is a good one because I hate to do both things that they are,
Yeah.
that they do. I hate to do literally both of them things. I don't really care to clean, but I also don't like to make a big mess. I like to centralize my messes,
I feel it.
primarily. But I really hate cooking. Like I with a passion, bro. I can't lie to you. I hate cooking. It is not my shit.
I feel
So
it.
for me, probably it'd be the personal chef. The personal chef, that's gonna be some variation a little bit every day. You feel me? That's gonna be
Yeah.
the spice. You know what I'm saying? That's gonna be the spice. You know what I'm saying? To change up everything. I can invite motherfuckers over. Blah blah blah. You don't give us so much out of the maid. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. I feel
Cause
it.
I ain't that type of nigga. So
I feel it. I
yeah.
feel it. It would depend. Like maybe if I had kids, I would probably pick the maid, but I'm probably in the same boat as you. It's not that I don't like to cook, it's that I don't like cleaning up the mess afterwards sometimes. Sometimes I'm so worn out doing everything
Yeah.
during the day. Then I gotta cook and I gotta clean up. That's why I clean up as I cook, because I don't want to have to be dealing with that when I'm ready to eat my food. Like, because it's like, boom, you done eating, now you gotta clean up the mess. You don't want to do that.
Literally.
You know what I
Yeah.
mean? And if this comes with a chef that's gonna clean up all his fucking dishes after himself, I'm
Oh, man.
damn sure picking a chef, man. Especially if it's like a 4 or 5 star chef. You know what I mean? Like
you got every time I come in here, it's gonna be
Yeah.
like filet mignon and shit.
that, or it's like what's on the menu and you just pick something and I cook it and I'm like, yo, that's lit. You know what I mean? Like, I would really rock with that. You know, me and my girl get to sit down, eat dinner, and then afterwards we could chill and watch TV. We already doing that already, but it's like it just makes it 10 times easier for me.
Yeah.
I like cleaning up after myself as far as just cleaning the house. I do that every weekend, you know what I mean? Get to, vacuum, doing all that. I mean, the first thing I do when I wake up, just to make myself get up and do things, is I make my bed. And that's what people in the Marines and the Army, they tell you to do. But a lot of successful people, they'll tell you the first thing you should do when you wake up is make your bed. Drink water and make your bed, and it changes the outlook on your day. And it definitely does, man. Like, I definitely can understand that. So I don't necessarily need a maid. It will really depend on what this maid. Now, if this maid was like a maid / see, the maid wouldn't even be cutting my grass or nothing like that neither. So I don't need a maid. That's the gardener / maintenance guy. But I like cutting my grass too. That's another thing. Like, I like
hold you. We just got a
doing
new,
the yard
we just
work.
got a new vacuum, and I love using that motherfucker.
Yeah.
Cause it's one of them newer ones where you can like detach the part and make that motherfucker like a handheld.
Yeah.
It's lit. I ain't gonna lie. That's part of my adulting, bro. Buying a fucking vacuum that is just like it's a high price vacuum that can literally do it all. Nigga, I felt good as fuck. I felt way more good than I should have.
Nah, I feel it, because guess what? Like, I mean, if I bought new pots and pans, I wouldn't feel the same way. I'd be like, yeah, these are really nice, and I'm probably do whatever I got to do. But guess what? Still got to clean up after myself afterwards. And if I'm getting new pots and pans and all that extra shit, that means I'm probably cooking some extra shit. That means it's an extra fucking mess. I don't want that. So yeah.
You gotta find counter space and shit to like.
Yeah, man. I
to
only
do
got
different
four.
shit.
I only got 4 little things, so it's like,
Yeah, man.
you know what I mean? Now I got like a griddle. We got a griddle we use sometimes.
We got mad. It's like different appliances and shit,
yeah.
but it's like we ain't got enough counter space to put all them bitches. Like we
Right.
could. This shit would look like goddamn. You know what I'm saying? The kitchen. It looked like a real life chef what they call it, a diner or something.
Yeah,
But
I feel it.
but
Yeah,
nah,
man.
and then they all gotta be clean. They all gotta be cleaned differently. Like you gotta break shit down. Certain shit can't go in a dishwasher. I hate that shit.
Right. Yeah, no, I feel it, and that's why I almost like the topic I almost did was it was just gonna be chefs, and I was just gonna pick two different chefs and be like, which one would you rather have cook for you 5 to 7 days a week? You know what I mean? And we might do that down the road, man. Might think of some chefs, man. You know what I mean, that you might want to fuck it up in the kitchen, and we'll have to see. But yeah, man, I think for the most part, just chef me up, man. Cause like, not only dinner, I'm probably getting like a breakfast and a lunch type shit too. You know what I mean? So I might
getting the full
potentially
3
save
courses,
money,
bro.
Yeah.
You getting the full 3 courses. Like you getting your breakfast, lunch, and dinner, and then they know the protein set up, and then to tap into another aspect of having a chef, they can do like your nutritional shit.
Yeah.
You feel me? Like they can make sure they get you right with exactly like what you
Yeah,
need
give
calorie
me food
wise
for when
and
I
all
go
that
to
stuff.
work and all that shit. Yeah, so I definitely dig that. That and a nice dessert too, man. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Can't forget the dessert. So yeah, that's for
I ain't gonna
sure.
lie, that's goals, man. That's goals to get the
It would be
that's goals
nice. It would definitely
get
be
that.
nice. I know LeBron and them they got a
I
fucking
was just
personal
sitting here
chef.
thinking like LeBron got a chef, nigga.
Man,
His
his
chef
chef
make
be
sure
whipping
them.
that shit up, boy. Cause them tacos be looking crazy. Every Taco Tuesday, I be like, damn, them tacos look crazy. This motherfucker be getting. He got to have more than one chef. They come in. He probably got one to come in specifically for Taco Tuesday. Like,
Ain't no Postmates, and that nigga ain't never got no Postmates, no Grubhub, no DoorDash, none of that shit. That shit is all made right here. He got a
yeah,
motherfucking he got a kitchen full of every ingredient a nigga ever could want.
yeah.
But he
Anything
don't
that
eat
that
most of
chef
that.
need, they get it. No
He don't
problem.
even eat most of that shit. It's just there for people and his chef to fuck with. His chef, he just eating shit all day for real.
Boy, big time shit, man. Crazy.
Yeah. Need that one time.
Yo, what you watching this this weekend,
Man, I've
man?
been watching a few shows actually. What was I just watching? It was just it's gonna drive me crazy that I can't remember. I did start to get caught up on Winter Soldier and the Falcon.
Yeah.
And I'm starting to see some of the dynamics, and I see why people are jocking it.
Yeah, man. It pretty much keeps up with that. I'll tell you that because I watched I think it's the second to last episode yesterday. It was like an hour. This one was an hour long, bro. It was longer than all the other episodes. So
Word.
yeah. So that's what I do like about some of this. It's like, ooh, we get like a longer Marvel movie, but it's like, I don't know. I love that, man.
It's the way they breaking it down series.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
Jamie Foxx just released a sitcom on Netflix. So I think it's like Dad Stop Embarrassing Me or something like that. But it's actually really good. Like, I ain't gonna hold you. If any sitcom could probably survive this era where sitcoms are very seldom, everything's kind of like one shot camera style now.
Yeah.
This is gonna be the one because the references are fresh enough. It makes sense. The whole scenario was going on. The cast is what's up. You know what I'm saying? You got Jamie Foxx, David Allen Greer. I mean, David Allen Greer. He's probably my favorite character on the show. You know what I'm saying? He doing this thing. Jamie back in his multi-character bag too. You know what I'm saying? Like, I forgot that the show he had before, you know what I'm saying, was essentially it was the same type of sitcom. You feel me? To do it. It's literally the same type of style, except for this time he's like a dad, and it's just not corny. They be cursing on there. Shit's great. I ain't gonna lie. I'm loving it. And The Circle season 2 just came out, so I'm gonna be definitely watching that shit.
Okay. Oh wait, this season 2 of The Serpent just came out?
No, not The Serpent. The Circle. It's that reality TV show with the people.
I was gonna say, damn, The Serpent just came out. The first season.
Yeah, nah, not that one. Not that one.
Yeah.
But The Circle season 2, that reality show where the people who are like they live in the same building but they can't see each other in person, and that shit just came out. So I'm about to just check that out, see what's up, man. I watched the first season, I enjoyed it, man. So that's where I'm at with it. Oh, and I gotta say rest in peace to my show, man. I loved it so much. Shameless had his final episode, past Sunday.
Okay.
And I had been holding off on the episode, so I had to watch 3 back to back, pretty much.
Mm-hmm.
Bro, when I tell you I cried like a little baby, man, like twice, like literally twice at the episode 11 and episode 12 of this season really just got me, man. Like it was a good finale though. Finale to the series. 11 seasons. They did their damn thing.
Okay.
Yeah, Saudi, man. What about you, brother? What you watching these days?
I watched. Let's see. Winter Soldier. Been watching that. Been knocking that out. What else? We actually finished the center. The last season took us a little bit longer just because we spaced it out a little bit more. But Jessica Biel did her thing directing that shit, and I think she like co-directed and co-wrote.
Okay.
But she was in the first season, and then I guess she just directed and did her thing in the second and third. But like the whole like the feeling of that whole series, it all like she kept it glued together, which is really good, man. There was reviews that were saying they didn't like the second and the third season, and I thought they were really good. So we finished that, and what was the other one? The Serpent. I've been watching that a little bit. I like that. It's definitely like a drama / mystery kind of. Even though you kind of know what's going on. So I've been watching that. I haven't really watched a whole lot of anything else, man. I know after this Falcon and Winter Soldier, we'll have Loki and
the Loki show is the one I'm looking forward to.
Yeah, so that's coming up. What else? May the 4th, you got Bad Batch, which is a Star Wars animated series. I'll be watching that.
I'm about to say, is that just like a bunch of clones that like just do their own shit basically? Is that what the Bad Batch is?
They're like their chips in their head were like malfunction, and they were the ones of the clones that just they don't follow all the orders. Something's messed up about them, but they're unique and they still work. So it's about them. They're actually in the last season of Clone Wars, which is
I feel like they stay in
new.
the last season.
Yeah. But, they're in that, so if you don't know anything about them, you can always look there. But I'll probably be watching that in May. I know we got the draft coming up at the end of the month. It's be something I'm watching, but we'll talk a little bit more about that when it's time. Bengals get their new jerseys Monday. So man. I might slide up to Paul Brown Stadium and pick up the new jersey. They told me it's available at 9 a.m. on Monday. So I'm like, all right, that's lit. I think they might even reveal them tomorrow, and then they're doing a special little thing on Monday where it's like something that you go watch and shit. You know what I mean? They got TJ Hushmanzada and some other cats. You know
what's funny, bro? That just actually reminded me. So it ties in with Cincinnati and Shameless. So in the last episode, slight spoiler alert, V and Kevin, they're moving to Louisville. So they on a bar. Their daughters was at this. They was sitting at their bar, and one of them had on a Bengals jersey, and one of them had on a Reds jersey. And Kevin was pissed off because they live in Chicago or whatever. But it's like they was talking about Kentucky doesn't even have any sports team. It's like, well, they got college and Cincinnati's close. They pretty much both. I mean, they pretty much root for them. It was just funny to see literally Cincinnati and just to see the Reds and the Bengals mentioned in this last episode of this show that I've been watching.
That's kind of interesting. I tell people all the time, like Ohio, Cincinnati stay getting referenced in these
getting
series,
referenced randomly and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Speaking of which, one of them was that Tom Clancy's series on Amazon, and speaking of that, the next one, I think it's Without Remorse. It's called Tom Clancy's Without Remorse. Yeah, has it came out yet? Because that's what Michael B. Jordan.
Michael B. Jordan. No, it hasn't come out yet because I seen a preview for it recently and I wanted to watch it. It don't come out to the end of the month.
Yeah. So that's another thing I'm gonna be watching too because I'm a Tom Clancy's fan, Michael B. Jordan fan. Hey, get the best.
We got a lot coming up, man. Because Mortal Kombat's coming out here very
23rd of April. Yeah, and it technically it should have came out yesterday. but it didn't. They moved it back a whole week. So it comes
Yeah,
out.
I was about to say, I know that they
Comes
changed
out
the
on the
date.
23rd, the day before my birthday. And like I was
Yeah.
telling Marcus, I was like, Mortal Kombat, I always figured out a way to drop either the day before my birthday or the day after. As far as the movies or the video games, they've always came out literally a day or two before or after my birthday. So,
Bro,
hey, it was meant to
and
be,
then,
brother.
And then for my anime heads out there, bro, the Demon Slayer movie about to drop on the 23rd, I think, either the 23rd or 26th.
Mhm.
And I know if you a fan of Demon Slayer and anime, you gonna be in that bitch. It's long awaited. You know what I'm saying? It was a cult classic last year. I think it was voted the best anime. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
And once again, the anime culture is constantly growing. It's just getting bigger and bigger. So I know y'all about to go see that Mugen Train. So
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
gonna be on that motherfucker too.
Sure.
Yeah, man. That's that's what's popping right now. That's what's on my mind.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
Well,
bro.
I guess with that being said, man, we can hop up on out of here.
Yes, sir.
Great episode today, man, and we'll see everybody next week, man. It's your boy
Sorry
Ian
for the
Walk.
technical difficulties, man.
Hey, it's all
It's
good,
your-
brother.
It's your boy Tokin, man.
All right, man, and y'all be safe.
Show for show, y'all. We out.
Niggas do the most when they ain't got shit. I was chillin' laid back in the crib, thinking back had all make sense. Kudos to the folks that stay out the way. All gold on